Hello, I thought as it was Pentecost, it would be quite nice to make a Pentecost candle. So hopefully you'll have seen the photograph of all the things that you need before you start, but just in case, you will need a jar, some PVA glue, a little pot to put the glue in, and a sponge or a paintbrush or anything that you can use to actually put the glue onto the jar. And then a selection of flame coloured tissue. I've got red, orange and yellow. And then more importantly, you need a little tea light. I've got a nice sparkly tea light here, but any tea light will do. So put some of your glue into your pot and put it onto your sponge or your paintbrush or whatever you're using to put it onto your jar, and start to put it on your jar, but leave the bottom without any glue on. Spread it all on nice and evenly, so you've got a nice coverage. And once you've done that, you get to the fun part. Now you stick your bits of tissue onto your jar. It doesn't matter if it overlaps, it all adds to the effect. And just keep going until it's all covered. Put a bit of orange there. Remember, imagine these are the flames. If you haven't seen the rest of the activities yet, you'll find out why flames in a little while. But if you have already, then you'll already know why flames. And you'll have some idea of what were you trying to achieve here with our tea lights. Might need to rip some pieces a bit smaller. A selection of sizes is useful. I'm almost there. How are you doing with your jar? I'm getting sticky fingers now too. I think I'll put a bit of orange there at the bottom. And maybe a little bit of yellow at the top there. I think I've got a lot of red and orange there, not any yellow. Oh, here we go with the yellow. And once you've covered it enough and you're happy with it, we are now going to add another layer of the glue on it. You might want to be quite careful because it might move your tissue paper around a bit. But then it doesn't really matter if it does move it, just adds more to a natural effect. But I'm trying to press my pieces down as I'm going along, and it looks white at the moment, but PVA glue will dry clear. So when it's dry completely, you won't see the white glue. I'm going over the edges just a bit as well, just to seal the ends off a little. But again, I'm not going on the base of the candle. Makes it easier to hold as well because you've got somewhere to grip. But we don't want our candles to stick to the tables when we put them down. And once we've done that, I think this is covered enough now. You just put them now to one side and wait for that to dry thoroughly. So here we have our finished jars. So dry to a shiny finish. Only one thing to do now, and that's put our candles in our jars and then light them. But it's probably best to ask an adult to light yours for you. And there we have one Pentecost candle.